I think we're taping. Yep, we're working. This is Billy from Crafty Floridian, and it is a beautiful day today. It's about 72 degrees. Evenings get kind of down. It was like 48 last night, but it's been beautiful here all week. And I know a lot of you guys are having snowstorms, and I don't envy you at all, not at all. Well, for completed projects today, I've only got one, and I'm very unhappy with it. I made a scarf for my cousin with the pockets. Okay, here's let me get this. Here's the pockets at the bottom, and then I attached a hood to it. I was going to put buttons on the back of it and attach. Well, I don't like it at all. I think what I did is I made the scarf is too wide. It's too wide, so that when I'll show you how it looks. But let's see. I'm not. Anyway, number one, I hate this point up here. I don't like that at all. I guess that's why people put tassels. That's better, isn't it? Okay, so in other words, the hood is too big. I don't like the way it's laying here. I know. Isn't this funny? And I live in Florida. What do I need all this? Anyway, I don't like it. I don't like the seam. I just don't like it. And I think the problem is, excuse me, I got hat hair now. The problem is this material is, this is, you know what it is. Burnette pop. And it's very thick. It's soft, but it's thick. It's almost like I feel like it's more of a 5 than it is a 4. I really do. And it's the first time I really made anything out of Burnette pop. And I don't, and this variegated, I don't know, this is not the ideal. So I think that what I'm going to do, I was just going to send it and just say, I'll make you another one. But I think what I should do, and I hate taking things apart. You know how hard it is to, to frock some of these? It just, you have to find the seam, and then you've worked the yarn in and out, in and out. Then you got to go back, and one time I unfrogged something, and I was just going to, frog just part of it. Well, I ended up cutting the main, the main stitching. And oh, I was so mad at myself. Excuse me. So I think I'm going to take it apart. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it, if you know what I mean. I guess I could send it to her and then make her another one. I could, because I really don't want to make another one in this Burnette pop. I'm going to go to a different kind and make a smaller, and I could do that. Maybe a different stitching and everything. Find some other colors. I thought these were good colors, but I don't like the way it's anyway. Burnette pop I probably won't ever use again. That's just the way I am. If it doesn't work, then we just don't use it again, right? So that's the only finished project I have. I have started. Oh, where is it? Here it is. It's on the, excuse me, it fell on the floor. I did start my pillow cover for my neighbor's pillow that she's commissioned me to do. And this, I really kind of like this stitching. See the pattern? Isn't that pretty? This is, hey, I took notes. I never take notes, but I did take notes on this because I need to tell people, who I got Anno Crochet Design, ANNOO. I think she's Italian. I am, right now I'm on a row that I'm, one of the crisscross, well, you know what I mean. These, well, I found a row that I'm going to have to look at her video again. It is on, she does do a video on this, and that's where I got it from. But I really do like that. And I'm doing it in, oh, here I go again. I got everything here. I'm doing the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. And the color is Scuba Doo. I guess I should turn it this way, huh? But no, I like it. See, it's got pretty, and this, well, this one's, but I like the colors and everything in it. So that's what I'm going to be working on for a while. Now I have another pillow that I have to make a cover for, and that's a square. It's an even square pillow. In fact, both pillows are square. And I'm also going to work on and design a caddy for walkers. I got a walker. I haven't used it yet. I'm hanging on. You know how you make these? People have these little caddies that you put them on the bar and it hangs down and you can put things in and carry. It does have a little under the seat. It does have a little area where you can store things. But you just like to have a place to put it. So I'm going to design one. I made one which I have on my basket that I use to take my groceries in and to for laundry, going down to the laundry room and all. And I put my keys in there, and I put my little card that you have to use to stick in the washer and dryer, and that's convenient, but I like to make a better one. And I think what I'm going to do this time to thicken it up, I'm going to maybe use 2 strands of yarn or use 2 strands of cotton, but I don't think I could work with like peaches and cream cotton. I don't think I could work with 2 strands of cotton. So I think I'd keep it with acrylic. And then I brought a stretch of Velcro. And I think I'll sew the Velcro on so that when you'll have a pocket on one side, a pocket on the other, and then the Velcro in between, to loop over, and then a Velcro in between, so that you can Velcro it together, and then you have storage on one side and storage on the other. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think it'll work. Yeah, I think it'll work. I had the one that I did for my basket. I use a button, and it keeps coming undone. So I think that the Velcro will work better. I don't want it to be permanent. I want to be able to take it off and wash it, in case it gets dirty or whatever. So I got the 2 pillowcases. I'm going to design Caddy for the walker. And then I have joined Deb, the Canadian crocheter. I love Deb. She's so sweet. I think we emailed before we've been emailing each other before I even got this, started this channel. But she has what they call a locale, and it's and also Karen, Happiness is Homemade. Karen and Deb, I think Karen is their co-sponsors of this particular locale it's called. And it's to design something that represents your country, your state, your home, your whatever, in those categories. So I figured out, now what am I going to make? Then I thought, what is so distinguished about my area compared to the rest of Florida is we have manatees. So I said, well, maybe if I could find a pattern for a manatee, and I did. And I found it, where did I find it? Oh dear, I didn't write it down, did I? Anyway, I didn't look it up. I'm sorry, but I found it. I saved it, and then I'm going to. It looks easy. I mean, it looks like it fit, but I didn't want a little tiny one. I want a nice sized manatee, a chunky fella, because they're big, they're chunky, and they have that grayish color to it, and they're all kind of wrinkled up underneath and everything. But when I look at her, she had a tutorial, and I was looking at the way she made the wrinkles in it and everything. I think I can handle that. So I think I'm going to do a manatee. And then I thought to go with the manatee that I might design a palm tree. And what I would have to do, because let's see now, if you do like a tube kind of, and then you'd have to put either a stick. You would have to, of course, stuff it, but put a stick or something in it, and that would be the trunk of it. Then be able to design, I guess, the palms, so that then you can attach them around up. You might have to do a little wiring. I have the wiring, so if I could do the palm limbs, palm prongs they're called, and then put the wiring in to keep them from settling down. What do y'all think? I don't know. I thought the manatee with the palm, that would be Florida, right? There's palms in Florida, but the manatees are sort of the culture of this area here. But I like that idea. I like it. So go over to Canadian Crocheter. She has the video on the locale, and also she'll give you the links and takes you over to Ravelry to sign up for it. And I think it starts February the 1st through April the 1st, I believe. So it's a couple months. You'll have plenty of time to think about design or get your get your things together. I think Karen on Happiness is Homemade. Now she showed a picture of a fox that she's going to make for the cow, and she showed a picture. Now I haven't learned how to do that yet. She had a picture inserted. Now I don't know if that's something that I'm the type that I have to really be well, anyway, I have to be alert when I read stuff like that on how to do it. I mean, you wouldn't believe how long it took me just to learn how to do this. And I don't do any editing because I haven't learned how to do that yet. I just make them and stick them on and let you guys enjoy them. And I enjoy doing them too. Excuse me, I need a sip of this is my sippy cup. I drink a lot of Crystal Light raspberry green tea. And it is so good. Whew. For a couple of days I was out of this. So I made regular iced tea, with regular tea bags. And I'm telling you, it really popped me open. It was a couple of nights I just couldn't get to sleep. I had too much caffeine in me. But, okay, so you guys go over there. And don't forget it should be fun. It should be fun. Because then, which I didn't understand the whole cow thing. But they have a theme. Then you make your product. And then they have 2 sites that you can go on that Ravelry. One is a chat line. You don't post anything. It's just for chatting. And then they have another link that you go in, and that's where the pictures will be posted of the projects that you make. Now that I got. So after I asked and people responded, and God, I can't remember. I have to get better at the names because I hear their YouTube name and then their real name, and I'm trying to put them together. So, bear with me, but I'll remember the names. Also, I believe No Catchy Name, and that's Ella. I believe she has a cow going on. I'm not going to enter that, but I got to do one thing at a time right now. I mean, I know you think that I only did that, but I'm in a yarn swap with Llama. I can't remember. Llama Mama. There we go. Llama Mama. The yarn swap with that. So I have been crocheting items for my swap partner, but I'm not going to tell you what they are because she might watch and then it won't be a surprise. But I have her box ready. Yes, I do. And if you're watching this, Jane, I'm going to be getting it in the mail soon. So be on the watch out. I hope you get it up there in Pennsylvania. They said that things are kind of slow as far as the mail with the storm going, and I'm sure you're getting snow. So I just want, just FYI, I'd like you to have this for by your birthday, which is, her birthday is the 5th of February, and mine's the 13th. Now, a lot of people have been asking me for my email address and my address. So what I'm going to do, if I figure it out, is that I'm going to try to put it below. I don't think I put anything below, do I? But I got to figure out how you do that. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. So I'll try to do it with this video so you can have my email address and my address. I mean, I don't care. I know people have P.O. boxes, but I can't go to a P.O. box and get mail. I want it delivered right to my front door. Okay, babes, if y'all decide to send me a card or something. And don't forget, Miss Setters is having the Year of the Tea. And she has a beautiful little box that she's putting all her tea in. And then when she gets so many, then she draws numbers and names and sends them some tea. And it's real sweet. She's a sweet lady. And check her out, okay? Just go over there and check her out and send her some tea, and your name might be drawn, and she'll send you a little gift. So I think she had, like, I don't know, 13 or 14 responses, and then she picked 2 and sent them some tea. I never get picked. You know how many, guys, do you know how many of these giveaways, the stuff I've entered in the last 5 years? I haven't won nothing. I'm not a winner of anything. So please go over to her site and check with Year of the Tea and send that in. The second is I've been planning as soon as I get a that was my neighbor. She's taking my garbage out. God bless her little soul. Yeah, I keep my door open so she can come in and out. And if anything happens to me, she can come over and call 911 if I, you just have to think of things like that. But anyway, now let me get back. I'm looking into getting one of those webcams that you can move or whatever. So, but I haven't had the extra money to do that yet. So as soon as I have that, and I'm going to work on doing a tutorial on the plastic bags so that you can, I'll show you how I do that so that you can make yourself a nice market bag. You can make yourself a regular bag, whatever. And I do have a picture of that one that I told you about, but I don't know how to insert yet. So when I can insert, I'll put you a copy of that when I do that tutorial. And then I'm going to do a tutorial on the, some white teeth just showed up. I will do a tutorial on the doll. And I had someone today suggest Slam It doll. And I keep going back to Bitch a doll. Because when you feel like, bitching about something, you just slam the doll and tear it apart if you want to. So I think those, I have to tell you, I've got over 71. 71 plus 3 would be 74 subscribers. Isn't that nice? And that's just, I just put the first one on in January 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, somewhere like that. And here it is, the 15th, 16th, 17th. Let's see, 16th, 18th, I think. 17th or 18th today. And I'm just really excited. I'm trying to keep up with, Am I making somebody sick by rocking? I'm sorry. My back has been killing me for the last 2 days. I'm not sleeping, but I've been resting on the couch with a heating pad. And it seems like rocking seems to help with it. Plus, if I don't, which I've got my feet crossed, I shouldn't cross my feet. I, went through all those occupational classes and all that about how to, things that you need to do, sitting, standing, laying, what you need to do to keep your back. But I do have a pretty bad back. I had back surgery back in, I think, 05 or 06, and they found a couple tumors on the nerve. It was called schwannomas. There were just 2 of them sitting right on the nerve, and that's why I just couldn't stand. It was terrible. I thought it was just, I could lay down, but I just couldn't stand. I guess it put pressure on that nerve, and it was just very painful. But my neurologist, my neurological surgery, whatever. Anyway, he's done. I've had him a couple of times. He did. I had a thing with my neck where the nerves and the pain was shooting down into both hands and my arms and stuff, and it turned out to be something in my neck. And got that neck surgery. It was just a few years ago, and he went in and put some Godiva stuff in there. And I haven't had any problems since. But boy, when that happened, I went, what in the heck am I going to do about crocheting if I can't even hold the hook and it just falls right out of my hand? So let me tell you, I jumped on that fast. Got that fixed. I know I should jump on my knee and get that replaced, but I'm telling you, that was a terrible thing to go through. So anyway, so that is really all that I have going on that I want to make, and all that good stuff. Is just, I can't think of anything else that's going on. I did do my grocery shopping. I went online and punched all the right buttons, and I went up and got my groceries and my meds and came home and took a long nap afterwards. But I got it all done. So I think that's it. I really did do a little that's not like me to make notes, but I did make notes on this. And I think that's it. And I'm going to end the tutorial and say goodbye to you lovely people. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. I've enjoyed all of your little comments. I just love them. And it's like talking to your best friend almost, to some of you guys. And I just look forward to having a long relationship with the community, and looking at all the, I watch YouTube all the time. I watch it on my computer in here while I'm watching TV, and then in the big room I watch it on YouTube. The only thing is, I don't have a cell phone. I don't have a cell phone. I have this little phone here. It's a Samsung or something, but it's a track phone. But I haven't had the extra money to add minutes on it, so I don't use it. Plus, it doesn't. I looked to see if it had a video, if you could video something. Well, yeah, you can for like 1 second, and it just goes boom. It just stops 1 second. But I could take pictures with it, and that's what I do. Is I take pictures with it, and then I download it down onto my laptop. But I can hook up my cable to the TV here and watch YouTube, and then comment here. But the one in the living room, which is YouTube, I can't comment, or I haven't figured out how I comment. I think you could do it on your phone, but I don't have a phone to do that. So what the hey, we do with what we've got. I haven't. The other project I forgot to write down is the cozy, the little cozy bowl cozies that I was going to make. Well, I'm still going to make them, except we haven't got the batting yet that needs to go between the fabric. And then I had bought some kitty cat material, and I had asked if if Ella would make me a project bag out of it. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just try to make one of my own. Not like hers. Hers is beautiful. It's well done, whatever. But, you know, I'm not doing any zippers or anything. But I think, and then I'll double it up or whatever, and put some batting in between and make a large project. I don't have any project bag. I've just been using, you know, like the public bags that you use at the grocery store and stuff like that. But that's all right. But I don't have anything, you know, pretty like that. But yeah, so those are I've got those sitting in the room where I've got I'm looking in my closet and the doors are open because I had some I was straightening it out the one day, and I had all these hangers, and I put them on the shelf. And when I went to get the pillow one of the pillows down that I'm going to make a cover for, all of them fell down, and they blocked the door, and I can't get them out. I have this reacher, so I have to go in the kitchen, get the reacher, and come in here and pick them up and put them back on the shelf so I can close the door. Oh, it's crazy. It's the funniest thing. I still haven't washed my pots and pans. I did wash a couple pans that I had to use and a strainer that I had to use. I had to wash those. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys like or have a recipe for taco soup. Well, that's what I'm cooking today in my you know, what is it? My mind's blank for words today. My slow cooker. In my slow cooker. And it's really easy. You just ground your beef, cook your ground beef, stick it in the slow cooker, and then you add your crushed tomatoes, the 28 ounce of crushed tomato. I'm going to just give you a recipe for one, and then you can double it up if you want. I did it for two because my neighbor and I are splitting it. So you get your 28 ounce of diced tomatoes. Then you add a can of corn. You add a can of kidney beans. A can of black beans. Then you add one of those packages of taco seasoning. And then you add one of the little packages of Hidden Valley ranch dressing. You stick it all in there, mix it up, and it'll cook for, put on low for 4 to 6 hours. And it is so good. And then what we do, my neighbor and I do, I buy those Tostitos chips, and you could crumble those in it and put sour cream. Did I get sour cream? I don't know if I got sour cream or not. But you put sour cream, and then I got a big, huge bag of shredded cheese, and then sprinkle cheese on it. Oh, honey, that is so good. It's great for a cold, snowy day. It'll just warm you right up. And I'm real stuffy today, but it'll make your nose run too. But try that. You'll like it. And then just stick it on in the morning, and 4 to 6 hours later, it's done on slow. You could put it on high if you wanted to. You can do it either way, but I find that it's better when it's on low. But just your diced tomatoes. Make sure they're diced tomatoes. Black beans. Can of corn. Can of kidney beans. Did I get all the beans? Kidney, black, corn. Yeah. And then your package of taco seasoning and the ranch dressing. With a 1 pound of hamburger, cook it. Cook your, brown your hamburger and stick that in there. Put it on for 4 to 6 hours. And it is good. It really is good. And then add your whatever you want to it. Your cheese, your sour cream, your Tostitos chips, or you could use regular, any kind of chips with it. Whatever, meat. I wouldn't put potato chips with it, but you know what I mean. Some of those chips, but it is good. I smell it right now. It smells so good. My stomach's growling. No, I'm just teasing, but it does smell good. But it's easy to fix, and you know, you get tired of just the, you know, meat and mashed potatoes and stuff. So sometimes it's good to have something different. And you could double it and freeze it. I do that. I freeze it for later, and then if I don't feel like cooking one night, I just take that out. Yeah. And have that. And it's great. The kids will love it. It is. It's good. I think you enjoy it. So that's it. I think that's all I can think of. I got lots of things, you know, in my mind, things going on. I just started to get my fingers moving. Sometimes I sit and then my back starts to hurt, or the nerves in my legs start to go. So, but I've got a few things here going. I'm trying to decide what to make next, and I've got my little projects, but I am going to start working on my manatee, though, as soon as I'm going to finish the pillow and then start working, because we can't start until February 1st, I think. So I got that all planned. Okay, my good friends, I will talk to you later, and I hope you all have a good weekend. And if you're in the snow, be careful. Don't overdo it. Don't go out there and shovel that snow, have a stroke or something. Just kind of take it easy. It'll get done eventually, right? So be careful, and all of you have a nice weekend. Behave yourself, all of you, and keep hooking. Great time in the snow. Just make all kinds of stuff. Just go use your mind, your imagination, and make blankets and stuff. I don't make blankets because I don't need a blanket. I have my blankets, and I don't. You know, around here, I even tried to give my little red and blue blanket away. Nobody wanted it, so I keep it in here in case my feet get cold. Sometimes I don't know. With neuropathy, you don't know that your feet are cold, so if I sit for too long, then I'll sit and wrap my feet up in that blanket, so I'll keep that for myself. But I thought it was pretty. Anyway, I will talk to all of you. Bye. I will talk to you all later. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to go on to Canadian Crocheter and sign up for the cow. Alrighty? Talk to you later. Bye.